Martin, go home.
Really?
You're gonna die here. You're not gonna survive. Impossible to swim this. Piranha, you can touch them. They're not gonna attack you. No. Sometimes a little for fun, maybe. No, let me go, okay. But depends is food. If they smell a little inside, whatever, piece of blood, piece of meat or something, they get crazy that time.
Huge lightning, yeah? Lots of electricity.
Huge of lightning.
You're flying, fell down, unconscious.
Unconscious, yeah.
How many? A few minutes?
A few minutes, maybe minute and a half. You can play if you have like kangaroo in your hands. You can touch him, you can talk to him. It's very friendly. One piece of urine, one drop. Explosion. Yeah, now I'm gonna be 71. I'm swimming minimum 10 times a week, doing gymnastic exercises, a little cross-country skiing, a little hiking and Nordic walking, and with a little longer sticks like skating, cross-country skating, because I'm here still strong. 1 liter what? Wine. Ooh, that's gonna be too much. Okay, we can try. And I breathe. 0.
No way.
You are a liar. No, I'm not a liar. I was drinking 1 liter of wine today. I'm not a liar. I'm honest with you, really. With 1 liter of wine, 0. For myself. If you fight here with 1 push, you're gonna die. It's impossible because water is too strong. You have to swim. I'm turn around, backstroke. I'm not working with hands, only with legs, but slow, very slow, soft.
What does a man do after he achieves the impossible? Not once, but 4 times over. My guest today is a very special person. I'm going to welcome to IGDLCC, how we call it in Romanian, Mr. Martin Strel.
Hello, good to see you.
Welcome, Martin. Welcome to Romania.
Thank you.
You're going to see today a person like no other, a man like no other. I would say, I'm sure you've heard before all the things people say about you. What stuck with me is that I feel you're like a rock star.
Oh, thank you.
Does anyone call you a rock star before?
Yeah, I'm with you, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because my movie, The Career Man, is big movie. It's Sundance winner, and we got many awards beside everything. And movie is power. I would say successful movie is stronger than Olympic gold.
It is. Communication, image, all that.
Yeah, a lot.
My guest today is Slovenian, but he's called, I'm going to try and excuse me, but some people call you crazy. Some people call you big river man, fishman.
Fishman, so yeah.
Or a rock star. Martin Strel is a former guitarist.
Yeah.
Turned swimmer.
Yeah.
World record holder. One of the very few people that who can say they swam not only the Amazon, but the Danube, the Yangtze, the Mississippi, Paraná. What else? You're getting ready for a new adventure now.
I'm ready, for now, because I'm in Romania now.
Yeah. I was looking at the challenge you're doing with Mihai Badea, and it looked 72 hours swimming in a water canal, and I after reading your bio, I said, okay, easy peasy.
Yeah, 72 hours swim is not so simple. This is hard swim.
Okay.
Just to survive 72 hours in the water, just being into the water, not swimming, moving so much, is not so simple because you don't sleep 1 night, 2nd night, 3rd night. With no sleeping, in moving, I have record 84 hours and 10 minutes. It's my record. Was hard swim, I can say. Very, very hard swim. And I'm with Michael too. I'm gonna swim with him 1 night to 12 hours. I'm gonna try to swim, helping him, because 2nd night is usually hard to swim.
So you're getting ready to swim for 72 hours?
Yeah.
Non-stop?
Non-stop, yeah. I'm not gonna swim 72. He's gonna swim
Okay.
I'm gonna be just part at the beginning. The second night, I'm gonna swim with him 12 hours.
Okay.
And because second night is usually hard. In my life, in my attempt, when I was swimming 84 hours, was second night very hard.
I heard that about it. You always said second day is the worst.
Second night, yeah.
Second night.
Second day, no, but second night, yeah.
Why second night?
Yeah, because you don't sleep.
Okay.
You get tired. If you don't sleep, even though water is warm, it's cold, especially night time. After daytime is different because it's sun. Maybe I love rain. When it's rain, I have more power.
You like rain.
Yeah, sun is killer for myself, sun.
Yeah.
Daytime, yeah. Night.
Makes total sense because I've seen the fish, they go under when it's too much sun.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
So you're a fishman. You like it when it's raining like the fish? We are celebrating a quarter of a century since your world record swimming the Danube for the first time.
Yeah, Danube was 25 years ago from the Black Forest in black wetsuit to the Black Sea. That was a hard swim 25 years ago after war in Yugoslavia. I was helping a lot the Romanian government because a little crazy Serbian president Slobodan Milosevic closed the river in Novi Sad in Serbia. So he stopped international way. And that was Romanian government was losing money that time. I would say more than $3 billion already. I was fighting with Milosevic to open this river. And Romanian government support me a lot that time, helping me. I met Constantinescu, president that time, Romanian, and Peter Roman, foreign minister. He was swimming with me too. We were doing great. And finally, Milosevic opened this.
Okay.
A little late, a couple of weeks later, but that was good success. Okay, for myself, because my swim was done, especially for Romanian people. For Romanian people, it was very important, this. And then the Danube, that was my great beginning. It was big worldwide news, especially about war in Yugoslavia. I was swimming for peace, friendship, today even with clean waters. And in Serbia, life was completely
different.
Really.
Life is completely different.
Yeah, even life, yeah.
Yeah.
In every grocery was completely empty, nothing to buy inside, no money.
Well, but they had a strong leader.
Yeah.
People want strong leaders. You know that.
Yeah, Milosevic, was a little special person.
I raised the conversation with the Danube because 25 years ago, you were not a young man. You are almost my age when you broke this record. 3,004 kilometers in 58 days?
58 days, yeah. I finished the Danube in 55 days. Then I went back to Chernovoda. I was swimming between Chernovoda and Ajuta, another 160 kilometers, a little less. That was completely 3,004 kilometers, yeah. 3 days, 3 stages more.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But again, you are not a young man, almost my age, something like 44, 45?
46, yeah. Already.
Almost 46.
46, yeah.
Okay. Where do you draw your strength from? Because most men your age are grandfathers.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Couch potatoes.
Couch potatoes, yeah.
Watching the games, drinking some beer.
Sitting at home, watching TV, drinking beer, coffee, smoking cigarettes, and talking whatever is possible.
Politics. And football.
And football, sure, yeah.
Because you're not an average, let's say, man. You don't do sport for the sake of being an Olympian. You are a world record holder, but again, you're a rock star. And I say that because not many people know your methods. I'd like to go into them and explain a little bit where do you draw your strength How do you manage to stay for so long in the water, not only swim?
Yeah, after the Danube, 2 years later, some Mississippi River too in USA. I was hard swim too. Then a year later,
Mississippi, almost 4,000, 3.9,
3,800 kilometers.
885.
Yeah,
My notes are
you're
correct.
right.
I made a little bit of note because it's amazing. I never knew someone could swim or run for such long distances.
I was nominated for Athletes of the World in Monte Carlo 2003, about Mississippi swim, with best athletes on the planet that time. And then I swam Paraná River between Brazil and Argentina, very, very dangerous river. And then Yangtze, 4,003
3 kilometers.
3 kilometers, yeah. Very, very dangerous swim. Very, very risky swim. I didn't know before that so many people died before me, and Chinese government didn't tell me. They were lying to me a lot maybe.
They
And-
let you try.
Yeah, I was told along the river every day, Martin, go home.
Really?
You're gonna die here. You're not gonna survive. Impossible to swim this, to go through. I didn't know why. They were right. Yangtze is tough river. To canyons, very deep, white waters, rapids, class 4, 5 plus. It wasn't just hard for myself, for my team, escort team. They were fighting for first 3 weeks. Last 3,200 kilometers is okay. River is pretty much flat, only distances and huge traffic. I knew already that time that I'm gonna make this Yangtze swim, even though I was sick because pollution is very high. In Yangtze is more than 2,000 chemicals inside. And people in Yangtze don't respect so much rules. You need police, 3 police boats around me. My escort boat, 50 meters. So in that way you can survive. If you are not very well organized in Yangtze River, somebody's gonna hit you. That's
It's a free-for-all.
yeah, this traffic is like in Los Angeles now.
Really? So the Yangtze is like a freeway, a motorway, but for boats.
For boats, yeah.
They have to use it.
Number one.
It's the same with Mississippi. Most people don't understand why America is so strong economically.
Mhm.
Most of it is because of the Mississippi River.
Yeah, Mississippi River is a really special river with huge traffic, with big barges. You have boat almost 500 meters long boats and big waves. How to meet, where to swim, to be everything so safe. I have 2 boats with 2 boats with me and 4 kayaks while I was swimming. And it's a problem how to survive. So traffic, you have sometimes 10 boats in a row. And every boat is longer than 300 meters, between 3 and 500 meters.
Okay.
Mississippi swim is very, very risky, and weather is unpredictable. Lots of lightnings, lots of rain.
Lightning in the water.
I was touched by light. I was unconscious. Yeah, for a minute and a half too.
Really?
Yeah. Buoy. When I passed this buoy, lightning, boom, touch, and I was flying like a plane. That's unbelievable.
So you were swimming in the Mississippi River.
Mississippi River.
You swam by a buoy.
Buoy, yeah.
The buoy was metallic.
Metallic, iron, yeah.
And the lightning struck the buoy.
Buoy.
The current passed through you.
Yeah, I was next to the buoy that time.
And you were... What happened to you?
I was flying, pushed me out of the water.
How? How does that happen?
Lightning, huge power. I was flying out of the water like a plane. And then when I was unconscious for a minute and a half maybe. And people called already around me, Martin died, Martin passed away. But I'm still alive, sure.
Was Borut with you?
borrowed my son. Yeah, he wasn't in the kayak that time. It was Cape Girardeau. We met maybe 20 minutes later. We stopped for a while just to get a little more power. And that day I was finished was the town called Chester, where Popeye was born.
No, but tell me, after you were struck by lightning,
Yeah.
you went home, didn't you?
No.
No, you didn't.
No.
What did you do, Martin?
I didn't go home. It was the middle of the river. I took a break, 20 minutes, just to get ready again. Then I was swimming more and more to the Chester.
Explain to me again like I'm
Yeah.
5, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Martin. So, you were in the Mississippi River,
Mm,
got struck by lightning,
mm,
flown out of the water because of the lightning.
yeah.
Huge lightning, yeah? Lots of
Yeah,
electricity.
Huge of lightning.
You're flying,
Yeah.
fell down, unconscious.
Unconscious, yeah.
How many? A few minutes.
A few minutes, maybe minute and a half.
So they took you out of the water?
I was swimming by myself.
No.
I was, at the beginning, I was floating like to be dead, middle of the water.
Okay. So you switch from airplane to floaty.
Float. Yeah. Really, yeah.
No planes can do that.
No. No, that was a very tough moment. And then at Chester, I met one family. They bought a house before it was church. I was sleeping like a king this night. Wow, tired. Usually I don't sleep so much. Maybe 3, maybe 4 hours max. That's it. Especially between 11 p.m. till 3 a.m. So these 3-4 hours I can sleep well, not more, because you're too tired. If you move a little, it's like here, in my shoulder, neck, back. If I move a little hand, it's like to be eaten by knife, something like that. And then I'm walking around, drinking, eating something till breakfast, official breakfast. What is usually at 6, then at 7 it start again. 7 to 7, 12 hours swim again. Every day, the same schedule.
12 hours of swimming every day.
12 hours, yeah, per day.
So you got free time from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. before breakfast.
Yeah, I was, it took me 68 days. Average day was 11 hours, 45 minutes. Yeah. The longest day was 17 and a half hours because we didn't find exit. In the Mississippi, we got special maps by Corps of Engineers, American military. And there is no sign if it's prison. You have lots of prisons next to the river, both sides, left, right. And when you stop, it is on the map exit, in very special map exit. When you're trying to go out, it's prison. No, Martin, sorry. Go.
Okay.
Go. We don't like to see you here.
Okay.
That's the problem, yeah. Sometimes it was hard to go out to find the right exit.
So the Chinese have too much chemicals in the Yangtze, and the Americans have too many prisons.
Lots of prisons, but lots of chemicals too.
Okay.
After Memphis, Mississippi River is very, very
contaminated.
Very, very contaminated. Very high pollution is over there. Yeah. After Memphis, down on the way to Baton Rouge or New Orleans, more than 2,000 chemicals. I got sick very well. Between Vicksburg and Natchez, Baton Rouge, 4 days. My temperature was 41. 4 days, 41. And I was swimming 12 hours per day, a little less, but maybe a little over 45 kilometers. But that was terrible for myself. Something was wrong with livers. Yeah, chemicals inside, pollution. After Baton Rouge,
the liver is the first one to notice any chemicals.
When is something wrong with livers, your temperature is going to go up. And then between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, quality of the water is a little better. And especially last part between New Orleans and Venice. This is less than 20 kilometers to the head of passes, my zero. And Katrina 2005 destroyed completely everything over there, all those small towns. Katrina. Yeah, so Mississippi swim. And another problem is in Mississippi swim, you can see lots of sharks, group of sharks.
I heard about these sharks, sweet water sharks.
Yes.
The bull sharks?
Yeah, bull shark. Yeah.
What
Fresh
is the-
water. This is fresh
Freshwater
water.
sharks.
Yeah. You can see sharks in Mississippi River, like Amazon a lot. Like India, Ganges, especially estuary, you can see. In Yangtze, no.
But is
In
this
Orinoco River in Venezuela, too.
is that a new thing? Because I hear it's because connected a little bit to the temperatures in the rivers, and the sharks have become a little more interested in fresh water to search for food.
Sharks don't like if it's water warm.
Okay.
Or if you go in South Africa, Atlantic side, you will see lots of tigers, white sharks, foxes. Another side east is Indian. In the Indian Ocean is much warmer
It's much warmer.
than Atlantic. Atlantic is cold, and sharks like cold water.
Okay.
Cold. For us is not so good. I remember when I was swimming from Robben Island, when was Mandela in the prison, to the Cape Town. This is like 7.5 kilometers. Water temperature is like 11 degrees Celsius. No wetsuit, was very cold. Hard swim. And if you swim from another side, for example, Durban, Indian Ocean, the water temperature is like 25, 24. Completely opposite.
We are looking at the map and only see blue. It's a blue planet,
Yeah.
but that blue is different kind of blue.
Oh, big difference.
Very, very different.
Very different.
Revenim imediat la informații gratis despre lucruri care costă, dar mai întâi vreau să vă povestesc despre Todome.ro, o firmă românească de top care redefinește calitatea și inovația în amenajarea casei. De la porți din fier forjat, au multe modele, garduri moderne și panouri decorative, până la carporturi, inclusiv cu fotovoltaice, preferatele mele, dar și porți culisante folosesc doar materiale premium, rezistente la orice condiții meteo și sunt fabricate la standarde superioare. Însă ce îi face speciali? Păi poți personaliza totul direct pe site-ul lor, de la dimensiuni la design, ca să se potrivească perfect stilului tău. Intră acum pe Todome.ro, descoperă oferta și transformă-ți casa cu eleganță și durabilitate. Iar eu i-am ales pentru următorul meu proiect și tocmai de aceea îi recomand cu toată încrederea. Dacă vrei și tu reclamă aici, scrie-ne pe contact@buhnici.ro. I started from Danube asking you about this because, again, you are not a young man and your methods are considered unorthodox. Who would take the time and research a little bit through your biography would learn that you are not an average, let's say, man passionate about sports. I said it, and I'm going to say it again. And I asked you, where do you draw your strength? Because it's uncommon to see a man in his 40s, 50s, now you're 70.
71 is going to be soon, yeah. This year.
Soon to be 71.
Yeah.
Still swimming, still going strong, still doing long swims, still being active.
Mm-hmm.
Again, most of us don't look to the future in your terms. And you are not living, let's say, a fitness or nutrition superstar life. You're quite the opposite.
Yeah. You're right, yeah. Yeah, now I'm going to be 71. I'm swimming minimum 10 times a week, doing gymnastic exercises, a little cross-country skiing, a little hiking and Nordic walking, and with a little longer sticks like skating, cross-country skating, because I'm here still strong and I can swim like 20, 30 years ago. I have good speed, good power. I'm healthy, 100%. And I'm already organizing
Do
swimming.
you know that for a fact? The doctors look at you and at your age, you are 100% healthy.
Yeah. I'm at physicians, not every week, but every 2-3 weeks at least, minimum.
So you have the same strength like in your 40s.
Yeah, pretty the same as 40s, because watch is telling me I'm swimming in 25 or 50 meter swimming pool, like for them 30 times 100 meters. Every start is 1 minute in 30 seconds, what is pretty fast for my age. And I can do this still pretty good. That tells me, and my pulse, my blood pressure and everything is okay for now. And why? The reason is, I would say, I'm just guessing, I swim twice a day. I'm not injured. My bones are 100%, no calcinations. I'm like 20, 30 years old, completely 100% wrist, elbow, shoulder. Look, it's every stroke is perfect. So I'm gonna be the oldest person swimming across the English Channel, I think, in 3 years. 3 years I have still time to be 73 in more than 177 days. So 178 I have to be. The guy from Otto Tanning from South Africa was 73 in 177 days.
I'm talking a lot with longevity experts. I have good friends working about and doing things about this. I'm talking to nutrition experts, all kind of people. None of them told me that you can get to your age, be strong and healthy without supplements, without special treatment and stuff like that. You just move. You just move, but you don't only move. You eat a lot. You eat hypercaloric.
Yeah.
And you also, if you allow me, you drink.
Yeah, sure. I drink wine. I drink everything what is possible. For every meal, I drink wine. So food, not for my age, even for younger, after 50, 60, 70, if you would like to be healthy, strong, 70 days, nothing. I have neighbors in America, 120 years old. They're walking every day, swimming, dancing, chasing women.
In Slovenia?
No, in Arizona, US.
In Arizona.
One guy is from Brazil.
Okay.
Fernando. The guy, Emilio, is from Ecuador.
120?
120 years old, 121.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, but you can talk, you can trust me. I'm with those people, man.
So you've got a plan ahead for the next 50 years?
My life is now 50% half.
Only 50?
Yeah, I talked to Dr. Andrew Weil. I don't know if you know this name, most famous physician on the planet.
Okay.
He sold over 170 million books in many languages.
Okay.
I'm selling book too in 27 languages. It's gonna be soon 14 million. What I'm selling, the man who spent the Amazon. And we were speakers together in San Francisco. He said to me, Martin, your max is between 135 to 140, my age. And I believe him. Okay, I can die a little early, maybe too, but I can trust him. He's right. Your age, my age, we're gonna live way, way over 120. Way, way more.
I agree.
Yeah, because today you have 110, 115 years old, lots of people all over the planet. But you have to be precise. If you like to be healthy, 100 years old, you have to be. If you respect your life, if you're mentally strong, if you're moving, swimming, walking, doing biking, going to the gym, if you have, like, for example, good wife too, good friends, mentally you have, because today is dementia, Alzheimer, Parkinson's disease is biggest problem. So your brain must be busy every day. You have to do, this is your engine. what to eat, what to drink, what to do every day. Not sitting at home, watching TV, smoking cigarettes, coffee, whiskey, talking.
You're giving me hope, Martin.
Yeah.
You're talking about a fulfilling life,
Mhm.
a healthy life from a guy that doesn't look like a sportsman. You don't look like an athlete.
Mm-hmm.
You look like a normal guy.
Yeah.
And I saw your documentaries. I saw movies with you when you are in the middle of a swim and you ask not for wine but for whiskey.
Yeah.
You're famous for that. I don't know how many people know that
Yeah.
this guy is, while he's swimming, he's asking for a little bit of whiskey.
Yeah. I'm using whiskey, first of all, to wash my mouth because water is not so clean. Chemically is okay, but it's dirty, it's mud inside. So I clean my mouth many times and I drink too a little too. And for every meal, I drink wine. No beer, usually no beer. I drink beer too, but usually I drink a little more wine because I need more than 10,000 calories per day.
But I don't fully understand this because I never heard a physician, a doctor tell me that alcohol is good. You're getting dehydrated. You already know all this, but I'm going to repeat it for my viewers. When you consume alcohol, you get dehydrated.
Yeah. You can drink alcohol, small amounts. For example, if you have high blood pressure, for example, 100 the lowest, 170, 180, or 200, or even more. If you drink 3-4 times a day, small amount of whiskey, your blood pressure is going to go down. You don't need to eat pills.
Martin,
You don't need to eat this. Besides, you don't need.
how do you know?
I know because in Ljubljana, years ago, I was living with one lady. She was that time 82, way overweight. Her blood pressure was 135 to 75. We went to the doctor. I didn't know before. The doctor was telling me, so your blood pressure is 135, 275. Close to heart attack, maybe. Or you can get stroke too, whatever. We went to pharmacy, one bag of all kind of pills inside. And I found one article in newspaper, Slovenian newspaper. I'm reading this, Angela. Listen to this. Better to drink 5 times a day, small amount of whiskey, especially Schlewitz, called Serbia Rakia,
We have rakia, palinka.
different names. No sugar inside, no sugar. No sugar.
Well, that's the problem because alcohol turns into sugar in your system.
Yeah, no sugar. And then said, okay, take it away.
Okay.
There's bags of pill, all kind of medicine. After 3 weeks, we went back to the doctor after 3 weeks. She was sitting, she was way overweight. Hard to get in the car, out of the car. Big problems. She had 150 kilos. For 82 years old woman, that's a lot. Okay, doctor was checking. Ooh, look at this. 90, 170. 90, 170. Not perfect, but much better. And doctor said, oh, miss, we're doing great. Okay, just good. Yeah, we're doing great. Because now we have new assistant. About what? He's teaching me what to do to go with blood pressure down, not up. And what you're doing? I'm drinking like whiskey. How many times a day? 5 times. Congratulations. Keep doing this. And she stopped eating this. No more pills. And 1 year later, I talked to her, said, Angela was her name, said, for you, it's better to go to this building for old people.
Asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's better to sit on the wheelchair for her. She passed away 104 years old. She was 104. Imagine eating peas every day, so many years. It's not good for kidney, this.
Of course.
Not so healthy. And she was drinking every single day, 5 times a day. Small amounts.
Small amounts.
Small amounts.
This sounds, this is the greatest story of the Balkans. Alcohol is good for your health.
Yeah, but
There is nothing more Balkan than this.
yeah, and people drink too much.
Yes.
People drink a lot, like wine. I drink wine every day, but I drink only when I eat. I eating and drinking together. I can drink 1 liter of wine. If police stop me, it's gonna be still 0 because I eat and drinking. Just drinking after lunch later is not so good.
Think about it, because Martin, what he's telling, he's already tested it in real life.
Yeah.
He's been stopped by the police.
Mm-hmm.
What do police in Slovenia tell you when they stop you?
Yeah. Police sometimes stop me. Hello, Martins. They know me, recognize me immediately. It was, say, okay, 1 liter. 1 liter what? Wine. Ooh, that's gonna be too much. Okay, we can try. Then I breathe. 0.
No way.
You are liar. No, I'm not liar. I was drinking 1 liter of wine today. I'm not liar. I'm honest with you, really. With 1 liter of wine, 0 for myself. If I drink more, liter and a half, it's gonna be a little more, yeah. But I'm not drunk. I'm not sensitive. But only I eat. I don't drink early in the morning, never, because in the morning I swim. And then when I come home, I have special food, pasta, this, and I drink. And I drink afternoon, later I swim again.
Okay.
After dinner, while I'm eat, again drink it. 1 liter of wine, there's nothing, it's not so much, you know. But for my body, I have 108 kilos now. If your skin is 75, 80 kilograms, it's too much. Too much, yeah. 1 liter, maybe half a liter. Cut, half. And because wine is great food. This is great food. While I was swimming the Danube, 2000, I was drinking every day more than 1 bottle per day. And I was swimming great. On the Mississippi, sometimes 2 bottles per day. And I was swimming great. Great, 12 hours every day. New Ironman. I wasn't sick. No. I was perfect. I was doing great.
Well, again,
Yeah.
this is the most Balkan story I've ever heard. And it actually works because you're the living proof.
Mm-hmm.
But coming back on the science, because I researched a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
having wine after you put your food, and a lot of food, like you say, because you have a very strong metabolism, you consume a lot of energy. If you take wine after food, wine becomes like a dessert,
No.
and the alcohol turns into sugar, but that sugar gets consumed to build the muscles you consumed earlier. So your metabolism is always using that alcohol, putting it back into the system as sugar, and that sugar gets used, and this is why you stay in balance, because you swim a lot and you're very active. If you weren't that active, that wine would
No. This is what I'm talking. This is for very active people.
okay.
If you're sitting at home, if you're doing the same, what I'm doing is not so healthy. No good. You have to be active. Even drinking shots, like small amounts of Schlewitz, rakia, vodka, whiskey, whatever, it's healthy if you're active. Like me, you know, I train twice a day. In my age, 71 years old, I'm very active. I need lots of energy every day. And drinking wine, everything besides everything, I'm never sick. In physicians in the hospital can tell me whatever. I don't trust them. I trust myself. Feelings tell me if I'm not sick, if I'm healthy, if I'm swimming well. So I'm on the right way. I'm on the right way. I'm not against physician, hospitals, clinic, center, whatever. I know they are scientists. They know, no.
But they are working with sick people. You're not a sick person because you just move a
Yeah.
lot.
If you go in hospital, physicians in the morning, cigarettes, coffee, whiskey. This is the beginning. They're not gonna tell you, but they do this. I don't know so many physicians older than 90 years old. I don't know anybody who is older than 100 years old.
It's true.
Physicians, I don't know anybody.
But we have a saying in Romania, Martin. It
Yeah.
goes like, do what the priest is telling you, not what the priest is doing.
Yeah,
So the doctor is there to tell you about medicine, not necessarily to show you his lifestyle.
yeah. You know, I'm working with one company called Slovenia Planet of Health. We've been working together now for 24 years. I drink special oils every single day, numbers from 1 to 100. And this oil is organic, 100% organic, no chemicals inside. And lots of people say, this is like, I can say bullshit, like American.
What kind of oil is that?
All kind of
It's from seeds, seed oil?
yes, all kind of oils from all kind of trees. Yeah, all kind of trees. It's healthy. It helps you a lot. Yeah, I drink every day, like olive oil. Then I drink all kind of oils. I drink it every day, 1 spoon. And I eat every day nuts. You know, nuts.
Yeah.
This is food for brain.
Of course.
For brain. In my brain, I'm here very active to every day. That's the reason. You have to push yourself a lot. At night, you have to be tired. If you're not tired, you didn't do anything good for this day.
You need to be physically tired.
Physically tired. You have to be physically
not
tired.
only stressed.
Yeah, you have to go to sleep before midnight. If you don't go to sleep before midnight, like 10 to 11, this is last time to go to sleep, to make you sleepy. And you have to sleep before midnight and after midnight, 4 hours, maybe 5. You don't need to sleep more. I sleep afternoon every day.
I need to add something to this because I've heard about this. There's people like you that can sleep only 4 hours and be refreshed.
Yeah, but I sleep afternoon too.
You also sleep in the afternoon. How long?
1 hour. Maybe 1 hour, no more.
Okay, so you only need something like 5 or 6 hours.
5 to 6 hours, no more.
There's people like you that can actually rest with limited time. Most people don't. Most people actually need those 8 hours. So it's not for everyone. We need to be honest.
Everyone, don't destroy your biorhythm.
Okay.
Like musicians, lots of policemen, he has to work overnight.
I just talked this morning with an Uber driver. The poor guy was this big, and he told me he was doing it for his family. And I told him, yeah, but you need to think on the long run. How long can you keep on doing this? Because he was not healthy.
Yeah, they're Uber, okay, they are sitting a lot inside.
Yeah, but also driving at night.
At night, overnight, going to sleep early in the morning, like musicians, singers, like in Croatia or where here, Romania, Bulgarian, playing, singing between 10 and 4 a.m. This is not good. You're gonna destroy your biorhythm. So that's the reason why we have lots of heart attack, lots of strokes. In physicians even don't know sometimes what's wrong with you. Biorhythm, it's after midnight is differently than before midnight.
Okay.
Don't destroy. You have to be in the bed before midnight.
How do you do that?
Yeah. No, this is my schedule. When it's 10 p.m., I'm tired a little. Make me sleep a little. I watch TV. My TV is always on, 24/7, always on. I watch soccer, basketball, tennis, go musician, listen this, TV low. I'm just watching TV, not listening TV. Make me sleepy, and I'm done before midnight. For example, 11. 11 till 3, 4 a.m., I'm done. Then I'm up, I'm sitting hot tub, then I'm swimming 2 hours, hour and a half to 2 hours. After is whatever, something to do. I go back home, good lunchtime. For me, there's no breakfast for myself, no breakfast. Lunchtime and dinner, early dinner. Don't eat late after.
So you're like fasting. You're only eating lunch and early dinner.
After 6, don't eat anymore.
So you're eating in the window between noon and 6.
Yeah, that's my schedule.
So you're actually fasting the 18 plus 6 hours.
If you eat after 7, 8, or if you eat at night, that's disaster for your body. So that's the reason why blood pressure goes up, sugar up, cholesterol, everything goes up. Only what women likes goes down. Yeah, many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I once read that you can do your life is composed of this. You got stress, you got bad food, you got alcohol, cigarettes, stuff like that. You can only choose one bad of these. You cannot do two.
Yeah.
So you can have one vice.
Yeah.
But not two.
Not two, no.
Or 3 or 4.
You're right, yeah.
So if you want to be stressed, don't do any drugs and sleep a lot.
No, today.
If you want to have drugs, do the other stuff right.
Revenim imediat la IGDLCC după ce vă spun despre un proiect care promite mai mulți bani pentru energia ta din fotovoltaice. După cum știți, sunt prosumator de 8 ani și, la fel ca mulți dintre voi, îmi doresc și cred că merit mai multă valoare pentru energia pe care o produc și o injectez în rețea. Așa am descoperit pe cei de la Yellow Grid, o companie de tehnologie care vine cu o soluție interesantă. Practic, prin tehnologia lor, vor să grupeze micii producători într-o centrală electrică virtuală, un virtual power plant. Asta le oferă acces la piețele de energie, unde activează mari furnizori și poate ajuta să obțină un preț mai bun pentru energia verde produsă. Cheia sistemului stă în stocare, în baterii și în tehnologie. Cu ajutorul unui dispozitiv numit Yellow Box și a unei aplicații, pot vinde energia în momentele cu cel mai bun preț din piață. Găsiți în descriere un link către site-ul Yellow Grid și către interviul în care am discutat pe larg cu fondatorul despre cum funcționează totul. Cei de la Yellow Grid sunt la început de drum în România și vor lansa un program pilot. Vă încurajez să vă faceți propria cercetare și poate vă înscrieți pe yellowgrid.ro sau prin linkul din descriere.
Go in Los Angeles, California, USA. Every second is drug user. Every second. Smoker, marijuana, cocaine, heroin, ecstasy, even more. Young people do this. And mixed with alcohol. How to be healthy, please tell me. They are dying 25, 30, 35 years
On the
old.
street.
On the street. They're dying on the street.
Why is that? What's happening to these people?
That's the problem. Lazy. They don't go to sleep. Biorhythm is done almost. They go to sleep early in the morning. That's the reason why I'm saying you have to be in the bed before 11. Before 11.
Are you sure it's only this?
And then food is disaster.
Okay.
They eat junk food, lots of sugar, lots of oil. They eat middle of the street. What is your expectation?
I don't know, maybe they don't respect life so much.
Maybe they don't know what to do at night. At night is life, listening music, dancing, smoking marijuana, cocaine, and this, being together. What they drink, whiskey beside everything, beer, wine.
We need to be honest, Martin. Most young people will listen to you and say it's boring. It's a boring lifestyle you're talking about.
Yeah.
What do you tell them?
My life is not boring because I know today what I'm going to do next year, what I'm going to do after 2 years, in 2 years, 3 years. I'm working now for 2026, 27, 28 already. I know what I'm going to do in 3 years. Busy always there. I'm not sitting at the computer. I'm not sitting or watching cell phones, smartphones. I'm not doing this.
You got your own plan.
I'm busy here. I'm sitting wherever I'm sitting or resting in my bed. No. For example, I'm walking in the middle of the forest and I'm talking with myself loud. And some people meeting me middle of, hey Martin, how are you? Is somebody with you? I was listening, somebody was talking. No, I'm talking with myself. Can you imagine? Why? Because this make me a little more busy, more exciting, you know. I'm talking loud. What I'm gonna do tomorrow, next year. Loud. Like to be 3-4 people around me. That's me. If you do how you do, I don't know, no, but that's my life.
You do your own therapy.
This is my therapy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Because again, for younger people that listen to this conversation, it might sound boring, but it's actually purpose-driven.
Mm-hmm.
You've been telling me earlier that you plan on swimming the English Channel. So you know what you're going to do in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years or more.
Yeah, sure.
So you're turning 71, but you already have a plan laid out.
My English Channel is done. I did this 97, so 28 years ago already. But I'm trying to be the oldest person on the planet. What is, again, something special. Okay, swim in English Channel when you're 30, 40 years old. Okay, try to do it 75, 80. Yeah, go to the top of the Everest with 75, 80. You can go when you're 30, 40 years old. You can do this. Try with 70, 80. That's success for me. And you can do this only.
This is very hard, Martin.
It's hard, but only if you live your life like what I'm doing. Yeah, this is not.
It's not for everyone. Let me tell you a little, just a short story.
Yeah.
I just lost a dear friend in the Everest, and he was pretty young by your standard, close to 50. He was training a lot. He was going on the mountain every weekend, working as a camera person. We miss him a lot. My heart broke when I heard that he was in second camp. He was getting ready to go on a glacier in the Everest, and his heart failed.
Really? Heart?
The heart.
Yeah, because at that elevation, breathing is a big problem.
Yes.
You're moving slowly. I was not at the top.
Yes.
My limit is 6,200. My target, it was to go to the top 2 to reach the Everest.
Okay.
That was 2005,
okay.
so 20 years ago. I didn't go. 6,200 is my limit. It's very high elevation too.
So you are not planning on going on the Everest?
For now, no. Because
now?
I have lots of targets in the water now. Lots of swims I'm organizing. Okay. Even swimming around the world, I'm organizing now.
I honestly believe that going to such elevations is way beyond human capability. There's no life there. There's nothing alive at that elevation.
Yeah, can you imagine Edmund Hillary, supposed to have a TV show in Sydney, September 2007. Me, the guy who swam the Amazon, the guy who reached the top, first man on the planet. Didn't happen because he passed away August 2007. His son, Peter, was calling me, Martin, sorry, my father passed away. So today, people still dying every year. You have equipment completely differently than when was Hillary's time. Can you imagine? They have in shoes, special socks, gloves, everything is better.
Oxygen, everything.
Oxygen, but still dying people.
They still die.
Still dying every year. See? That is...
I saw a short movie. Someone lost their mitten, their glove. If you lose your glove at 7,000, you're almost dead.
If you lose, impossible. To go without, it's impossible.
It's impossible.
You have to go down as soon as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's...
And it's a long line, and you see a lot of dead people because human achievement
Yeah.
is not for everyone. So you're a little bit special.
Mhm.
Your experience is valuable, but I'm not sure most people can do what you've done in your lifetime.
So, for example, now for climbing, I'm too heavy. 20 years ago, when I was in Himalaya in base camp, I had around 95 kilos. Now I have 108. That's too much. If you go in the base camp in Himalaya in this elevation, you're losing. I talked to one guy, Sherpa. He was telling me, okay, when you come back to get ready for the Everest, you have to be 92, 93. When you do acclimatization, you're gonna lose every week 2 to 3 kilos. You're gonna lose it. After 4 weeks making acclimatization, then you're gonna be ready to go to the top of Everest with maybe 83, 84 kilos. Yeah. So you have to know everything. This if you're too heavy now, how I'm gonna breathe? If breathing is big problem, moving is you go slow.
Yes.
So you go slow to the more high is, more slow is. I'm too heavy now.
But swimming is not that heavy for you.
No,
Quite
swimming.
the opposite.
Swimming is. I'm in the water. I'm great. I can swim very well. With this weight, about 180
Do you
kilos.
have positive buoyancy? How do you call that?
Yeah,
Do you float naturally?
Buoyancy is better if you have a little more.
Okay.
Better buoyancy, and if you have enough power and good equipment, you can go. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
swim tomorrow at that Kalarashi Canal. Yeah.
I saw a guy on the internet showing that how you can actually survive in the water without doing anything. You just put your hands in the water and your head will stay out of the water. Is that true?
Is that true? Yeah.
So if you're in a difficult situation, you are in the water, you are tired, you don't know how to swim. What do you have to do to survive?
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot to know. You need experiences. Now I can do self-hypnotization. Before 2000, I didn't know anything about. People even didn't tell me what is self-hypnotization. Now I understand it's possible to do this. It's like very deep meditation. I can do this now. Lots of people say, "Oh, it's not possible." It's possible. So how to survive? For example, if it's very dirty water and beside everything, very choppy, rapids class 4, 5 plus maybe, it's possible to survive. It's possible. By me, it was possible. It's hard for my escort and rafts or whatever is on the water. Everyone is fighting how to survive. Forget about Martin. Martin is gonna find his way. We're gonna survive this. So they're flying like a planes. I'm like a rescue boat for everyone that time. And you have to learn listening water. For me, water is like a good music. Yeah. Against nature is impossible to be against. Like Everest at the top. I said people still dying. Why? They risk a little too much. Sometimes it's better to go back and waiting 1-2 days more to get good weather report. Yeah. Today it's gonna be too cold, too windy. Go back. Wait 1 or 2 days more on this elevation, maybe 8,000, because 7,900 is last tent, last camp. Then you have to go to the top. You can reach top maybe in 10 hours, 12 hours. And then you have to go back to what is another problem too. For myself, while I'm in the water, for example, I was swimming middle of tornado. Who was in the water? Me and a couple of guys. All of them died. All of them. It was hard to me to see people dying around me. I saved life to one 12 years old daughter. Not daughter, a woman. Was daughter of one guy. They were calling me from the side. Please, help, come help. Was military, Argentinian military with me. Martin, don't do this. We're gonna leave you. Sorry, I'm gonna try to save life to this lady. Waves 6-7 meters. It's hard to survive when a situation like that. I'm pretty much under the water, because living life in this 6-7 waves in strong wind, you're not gonna survive. Even myself, I'm good swimmer. I can survive so strong conditions, the worst what is possible. But I know what to do in that time. That woman she was calling, crying. She's still alive. Was 12 years old that time.
Where was that?
Yeah, that was Paraná River, Argentina. It was next day was news in newspaper, big news. Martin Strel saved his life to this lady. I never seen this woman. I even today don't know which one is this, but she's alive. I risked my life a lot. And
On the Paraná, you had 6-meter waves?
maybe more, maybe 8. You have to see tornadoes. What's going on?
Tornado on the river.
Tornado, yeah. Posadas, this is below Cataratas, was 4th stage. In one night, 100 people died. One tornado destroyed completely village, houses. 100 people died.
How do you survive in such water? Because I only had a bad experience.
Mm.
I was rafting on the Nile.
Oh,
And
which part of Nile?
in Uganda.
Uganda.
The clean part.
After Khartoum or before Khartoum? When is Blue Nile already? Because at Khartoum, Blue Nile in White meeting.
I don't know, but it was pretty good. It was pretty clean.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
So the water was pretty clean. No crocodiles, no nothing. No problem.
Mm.
And we got into some rapids.
Mm-hmm.
And we always didn't go through the 4,
Mm-hmm.
class 4.
Class 4 is with kayak.
Yeah.
Kayak.
Not kayak, with the raft.
Raft. Oh, yeah, raft is a little easier.
Yeah,
With how many people inside?
8 to 10 people.
8? Okay.
Very hard. So one very average rapid, the raft tipped over, and the other guy didn't throw his pedal fast enough, and I got a black thing on my leg since January. But I got
that was recently.
yeah, this January.
Oh.
And I remember I was in the water just for a few seconds, but I panicked.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time I felt like panic in the water.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to calm myself because I had a vest. I was supervised and all that. But listening to you, I was thinking I had more than one supervisor. We had people all around us. I had a vest. I had a helmet. And I was still terrified by a level 3.
Yeah. Helmet is okay if you have helmet. In the water, it's not going to help you so much. This is helmet.
You don't want a pedal in your head.
Not special cap for swimmers, yeah. But it's okay. Yeah, you can survive, but this is not your life. This is not your
But how do you actually do it? Because listening to you, I was going back through my experience and I was thinking,
yeah,
this is superhuman what you're telling me, because anyone who has been rafting cannot imagine what you have seen. You told me about the Yance, but also and Paraná, and I've seen some footage of you looking at the rapids and say, okay, let's go, and you just jump in.
Yeah, watch Superhuman Stan Lee's about my life. This is the Discovery Channel, History Channel, whatever you open. Stan Lee's Martin Strel Superhuman, Colorado River, Grand Canyon swimming. In Grand Canyon, you have white water a lot. And you will see first of all, my equipment, what I'm using. It's hard to get permission swimming Colorado River. I was police with me, ranger. They said to me, Martin, if you're not going to bring everything, what you said to us, we're going to arrest you. They know very well how dangerous this river is. Special fins, the right fins, not everything. I'm using twin speed because it's good for ankle, not to get cramp. Cramp is big problem. If you swim white water to get cramp, or if you're sitting the raft, when you have to, you can get cramp too, and it's hard to do. It's big pain. What you're gonna do if you have cramp? And I was swimming this, so equipment. I'm losing life jackets with special oxygen to push you out. I was more than 50 meters under the water already. Deep. I was dying, but I'm still alive. See how you can survive. I was using oxygen, special life jacket to come out.
50 meters, where was that?
15, not 50.
15, where was it?
Young to swim.
So the river pushed you down like 15 meters in a rapid?
Would
Waterfall?
Would go even more. I was losing power. I said, it's over, game is over. Then the first time, this oxygen came out. You have to be ready for whatever you're doing in your life, you have to be ready for the worst, but still successful. That's what I'm doing at home, talking with my son about. And then you have to try this, if this works, or not just making statements and writing something. But then you need action. You have to go deep, try to do this, it works, okay, good. Then you are here in your head more strong immediately. You can trust yourself much more, even though water. But I can survive. But I'm not just by myself.
How do you keep control in a underwater like this?
I have big team with me. I had 4 rafts. On every raft for 6 people. I have, when it's white water, when it's 1,000 problems, I'm like a rescue boat. I'm helping this guy. This boat is in trouble. This boat, people flying all over. This is time to save to lives, all of them, to complete this after rapids when it's over. Okay, first raft, 6 people, second, third, fourth raft, paddles are here, somebody missing. We are complete. Okay, let's go.
But do you have any special ability to hold your breath underwater? I've seen people that can hold their breaths for a long time. How long can you stay underwater with no oxygen?
People can stay 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe more. But I can stay under the water. I don't know. I train 2, 3, 4 minutes, no more. I don't need more.
You don't need more?
No, but while I'm under the water, while I'm fighting how to survive, I don't know how much time I'm under the water, really. I'm like a fish under the water. I'm like a fish. I don't know. 1 minute, 2, 3, 4 minutes, I don't know. A long time. Every second is very long when you're deep under. And this sound, listening, what a sound is this? Wow, like earthquake under the water, listening these sounds of the water.
What do you listen to?
Oh, this rapids under the water, deep, this whirlpools. Because whirlpools is here, and then whirlpools goes further and losing power. If you fight here with whirlpools, you're gonna die. It's impossible because water is too strong. You have to swim. I'm turn around, backstroke, and I'm not working with hands, only with legs, but slow, very slow, soft. Because if you work hard, you're gonna get cramp, and your life's gonna be over. Soft, just moving. Water is pushing you usually down. You go deeper and deeper, but this whirlpool is losing power. It's losing power. And then after 100 meters, maybe or maybe 70, 100 meters maybe, this whirlpool is over. This rapid, strong, this power.
This is how I lost a friend in my childhood. He was swept by a whirlpool like this.
Yeah.
In a lake.
Look at Nile. If you go from Victoria in a lake, at the beginning, or Zambezi, for example, you have class 5. You can try to go with kayak. You're not going to be under the water immediately.
Yes.
Immediately you're going to be under the water. Try to do this. Even though you're professional, it's hard to survive this, even in a raft. They organize world championship for rafting on the Zambezi River. Nile is the same from Victoria Lake at the beginning. At the beginning, you have very white water, big rapids. It's not good. It's not good to risk this. Some people risk, sure. Some people risk because they would like to be, I don't know, champions or the best. In filming.
It's getting harder and harder to become champion of anything in a world where most world championships, world champions have already been made. But we got some great swimmers also in Romania.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Popovic is one.
Popovic, you know it.
Yeah. One of them. Oh yeah, Romanian swimmers, pretty good.
He just beat the world record.
World record, yeah. That's good. Gabriele Sabo we spent together in Pyrenees a lot. Skinny lady, a good runner.
Okay.
Lots of Hadji, Nastasia, Tiriak, Comaneci, Nadia, gymnast.
Yes. So there's something about this area that produces good people that do sports, all kind of sports. And again, I was looking at how you become a champion, because champions are not usually made. They make themselves. They decide to become champions. And I was listening to you, and it's mostly nothing really special. You just do things every single day for a long time.
Yeah, I was doing step by step. I remember my first competition was only 16 kilometers. My blood pressure the day before was 75, 125. 1 hour before start, I didn't sleep all night long. I didn't sleep any minute. Was 110, 170. Can you imagine what a pressure it was? My first swim, only 16 kilometers. When was done, everyone happy. Martin is good. Physicians happy. Martin's happy. Blood pressure was again 75, 125. Next competition was already easier. Then step by step, I was winning World Cup in professional group between 24 kilometers and almost 90, 89 exactly. River. Okay. Pretty good. I didn't have any problems before every start. I was sleeping the night before very well. And then long rivers.
But again, how do you get from a guitar guy to a world champion in your 40s? I don't understand.
Yeah,
I still don't get it.
I was playing guitar, classical guitar, flamenco guitar, hours and hours. But my target was to be one of the best on the planet. I met Paco de Lucia in Spain, in Granada, Andalusia, in Castel Alhambra. This nice song, Recuerdos de la Alhambra, made by Francisco Tarrega. I was playing his guitar that time. I bought 4 plates. He was playing guitar. Said, "Ooh, this is good. Where? Buy this plate." And then he was playing again. Well, buy this. I bought 4 plates, and it was expensive that time to buy 4 plates of him. No, it was lots of money.
You are talking about discs, vinyl discs, or
no plate. This is like
What is that?
That was for listening music. Yeah.
Okay, so
that was 74, more than 50 years ago.
Plates were like, where do you listen to these?
Yeah, music, like big plates. This.
Magnetophone, we call them.
Yeah, magnetophone.
Tape. It's like tape.
Like a tape, yeah.
Okay.
And then I was playing his guitar a little. I said to him, "Oh, yeah, good. Yes." He was playing like a genius. Oh, please, can you
Slow
play a
down.
little slow? I don't know what you're doing. He was writing me on piece of paper, finger this, first, second, this. And I was playing at home like a sick man, hours and hours. Yeah. And
So that's the secret.
yeah.
Hours and hours like a sick man.
Yeah. And then, if you lie, you need, if you love something, then you can make it.
So
Nobody was pushing me at home to be a musician, guitar player. Nobody.
But how did you decided you want to be number one in guitar and then swimming? I'm trying to see where you get your drive from.
When I finished university in Slovenia for guitar, I said by myself, enough music, I need a rest after many years. Playing. I'm gonna go to Croatia for once, on one special island, found hotel, nice hotel, best hotel, called Arcade, Hvar Island, Starigrad. And I was swimming every day. And one moment, one guy came to me, "Hey, can I stop you for a while?" "Yeah. One guy would like talking to you here." "Which one?" And I recognized this guy, Veljko Rogošić from Croatia. That time was number one swimmer on the planet. Marathon swimmer. "Oh, hello. Have a seat, Martin." He asked me, "Are you a swimmer? You train every day?" "No. Just by myself. I'm a musician, guitar player." "Oh, but you could be a good swimmer, no?" "Professional marathon swimmer," he said to me. "What does it mean, professional marathon?" "You're gonna swim for money." "Oh, gosh. How you can get some money in the water?" "Yes, you can get. Sign up. I'm general secretary for world champion, world professional marathon swimming association from Chicago. Sign up, and next minute you're gonna be professional marathon swimming for money. You're gonna have 16 competitions all over the planet. Free air tickets, 2 hotel rooms, $80 per day. $80 per day. And by the end, depends on the place, between $1,000 to $50,000 was good money. That time, 78. Is today good money too. No problem. 3 weeks later, I swam Capri Naples, final game for...
So let me understand.
Yeah.
The Americans were subsidizing marathon swimmers.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, America, that was headquarters for the whole world.
Okay.
He was general secretary.
Okay.
And next day, he called one guy from Slovenia. "Hey, here is Martin Strel. He needs to be coaching very well. He's a good swimmer." And I met this guy. We spent together 27 years. He was teaching me how to swim, freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, butterfly, everything. That was my beginning, swimming twice a day. In first 9 months. So first day I was swimming 50 meters, 32 seconds. It's okay for amateurs, for professionals, nothing. In 9 months, 24, 8 seconds better. 24 is already much better. That was more than 50 years ago. In club, nobody was there better than me, 50 meters, 20 seconds, 24 seconds. Then I met Borut Petric, Europe champion, 81 in Split, Croatia. He beat Vladimir Tsalnikov, that Russian guy. 351, gold medal. I talked to father, coach. He said, "Hey, how much money did you get for Europe championship?" Martin, 0. No money. Nothing. We swim for fun. It's not gonna happen to me. My first competition, Capri Naples, I was there, position number 9, $2,000, free tickets, free hotels. Good money, $2,000 at that time.
So you managed to turn swimming into an operation, into a business.
Yeah, business, yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah, business. If you don't make any money, you waste time. Well, you waste time. Okay, for young people.
So you actually made a life out of swimming.
Yeah. And then I would like to tell you this. Then I stopped playing guitar because if you are professional, if you swim twice a day, you need time. If you would like to be a professional musician, you have to play hours and hours. Impossible to be good swimmer and good musician. Very hard.
But again,
Yeah.
how did you make a decision for your life that you were going to try to become a world champion in swimming, in anything?
Yeah.
How does one put his mind and say,
Yeah.
I'm going to be world champion, I'm going to do this?
Yeah, I was reading news about, I didn't know what to swim, where to go. I got news from swimming Africa, Europe. 7 swimmers were trying to do this. One guy died too. They didn't make.
Where? In
Between
Gibraltar?
Tunisia, Sicily,
Oh,
Mediterranean Sea, ocean.
okay.
And one agency there was one magazine, No Limits World Records in 7 languages. It was big article with about maybe 8 pages. And the guy was reading. He called me, Martin, would you swim this? It's hard, very unpredictable swim because very wavy water, like English Channel. Okay. And I made this first person in the history. Africa Europe project.
Next to Sicily?
Yeah.
You know, that's interesting. Just today, I learned that at one point in the history of Earth, like 5 million years ago, the Mediterranean was dry.
Yeah, it was dry. Yeah.
You know the story.
Yeah.
Where at the Gibraltar Strait, the tectonic plates have closed the Mediterranean and it dried.
Yeah, that was.
When the plates moved again and the ocean came in, it was horrific.
Mm-hmm.
It was devastation
Mm-hmm.
because the whole basin was filled with water from the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And where is the Gibraltar now? The water, there was so much water that there's a huge crater underneath where the water has been digging into the seabed. But the same thing happened next to Sicily.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Sicily today? The ocean water, when it came in, it brought in so many rocks and everything that the water can be very deep next to Sicily.
Yeah. You have islands, Pantelleria, Lampedusa, Sicily. Like Amazon. Amazon was flowing to the west.
Yes.
Pacific Ocean, not east Atlantic. Yes. Yeah, this was the same story.
Very similar, yeah.
Yeah. And you asked me before.
So how was it to swim next to Sicily? Because I understand it's deadly. Many people die trying to get to Europe on a raft from Africa next to Lampedusa.
Yeah, this ocean is very unpredictable. My time when I was swimming next to me was 50 meters, my boat. 7 divers, 2 boats. Military boat, 60 meters. One from Tunisia, then one from Italy. 70 meters navigation, sailing boat, 17 meters long. For one swimmer, just me in the water. Trapani TV was filming. It's a good movie. That was disaster. 8 hours. Water was crazy. 5-6 meters waves. Boom, boom, boom. Was problem for every boat. For myself, maybe was the best fun. And then when it was over, it was like a bonanza called flat water. I was swimming straight to the Pantelleria Island. I seen this top of the... Mate, it is hard,
So Mediterranean is unpredictable.
Very, very Scirocco wind. Is when I start pushing this Scirocco wind. Go as soon as possible. Go home as soon as possible. Yeah, I can survive in the water, me. But I have lots of people with me. Where are they gonna go? People, I'm here to finish this swim, not to go.
Because you survive in the water, not only because you can swim, but because you know how to get out of the water, but also to survive and listen to the water.
I'm listening to the water. I'm not, that's what I'm saying.
You're not fighting the water.
Don't fight against the nature. Nature is always stronger. Go with nature. Try.
But what if nature tries to put you under the water?
Yeah. When it's weather crazy, wind crazy, lots of jellyfish. So you're touching jellyfish 1, 2, 3, 20 times. It's fire on your back. Don't go in the boat. You have to stay in the water because you're gonna see them points. It's not stay in the water. In 30 minutes, 20 minutes, pain's gonna be gone completely. And then listen water. Listen to the wind till the over. Till then, when it's over, it's over. But could last up this 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, non-stop. And it's good to be very low under the water. Most of the time, you have to spend under the water, because like on the Amazon, I was swimming. Was huge storm, waves 6, 7 meters. It's problem for my escort team, for the main boat. For myself was disaster on me. Who was my best friend? One big tree. I found one big tree. I was swimming next to this tree. This tree saved my life. Impossible to survive, really, because water is wind this way, waves go this way, it's choppy water.
But it's not only jellyfish that you say you can ignore. I didn't know you can ignore jellyfish.
Jellyfish, no, you don't see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you have already told this story a lot of times. But piranhas are not like jellyfish.
No. You can swim with piranhas together, because piranhas.
What?
You can swim between them.
No.
You can swim
with the piranhas.
With piranhas, you can touch them. You can pet
the piranha.
Piranha, you can touch them. They're not gonna attack you. No. Sometimes a little for fun, maybe. No, let me go, okay. But depends is food. If they smell a little inside, whatever, piece of blood, piece of meat, or something different, they get crazy that time. It's pain everywhere. What you need, if you with me is escort boat, have people. I call blood. You have lots of buckets of blood on the boat, and you can throw away. Not on me, on other side, and they're gonna go. I'm okay. Playing with piranhas, you have to know. You have to understand life with piranhas. I can make piranha show if you like Iguazu Falls. Iguazu Falls. This is Iguazu River, close to piranha. You have lots of piranhas. If you go by boat up to the top, pick up meat, 1 bucket of meat, put inside in the water. You will see 2 meters full. Piranha is like 60 centimeters, like 15 to 60 centimeters long. And
how do you talk to piranhas, or how do you handle those? Because
with piranhas you can survive. But if you have to know rules how to swim with piranhas. You need people next to buckets of blood or meat, piece of meat, whatever. But you can redirect him immediately. You can play with piranhas. Piranha it's smart but a little stupid too, because they are very aggressive on blood. Wherever it's food,
like
blood.
Sharks.
Shark. But shark is not so aggressive. Piranha is more aggressive.
Piranha is more aggressive.
Much more. In this second, they're gonna go completely on this direction. Or kangaroo. This is the most dangerous fish on the planet. Kangaroo. You know kangaroo?
Yes,
Canero?
candiru.
Yeah, canero, Spanish, or toothpick. It's very aggressive in urine, but small. You can play if you have like kangaroo in your hands. You can touch him, you can talk to him. It's very friendly. One piece of urine, one drop. Explosion. They go jumping, not swim. They go 40 to like 65 to 70 kilometers per hour. And if you pee in the water, for example, if you pee,
They catch up with you.
you're like you're not man. You're woman soon. You're gonna lose something.
Where is this fish located? So I know how never to swim.
On the Amazon a lot.
On the Amazon. a lot.
You have, yeah. So for women especially it's dangerous. Kangaroo go inside, vagina inside. And then they open. It's like a circular, how to say. It's like a very sharp knife. And you start bleeding, and this is terrible death for women especially. Kangaroo is very aggressive, very aggressive. I have special cure too for kangaroo. Or kuhu with electric shock, 2,000 to 3,000 volts. So while I was swimming the Amazon, I covered completely body, face, clothes, completely body, not to touch kuju. Electric. Kuhu, Spanish, kuju, Spanish, yeah. Portuguese.
So what's that?
Electric. When you touch, you're dead. This moment you die.
It's like an electric eel.
Yeah, electric, yeah. 2,000 to 3,000 volts. Fish. Yeah. Then you have lots of anacondas. Anaconda is big, very fast swimmer too.
Can you imagine there is a fish?
Yeah.
That can put 2,000 volts in someone.
Or more, 3,000 too. You're dead that moment. In that moment, you're dead. Yeah.
How does a living animal produce electricity? That's strong.
That's the question for myself too. I didn't know this before. I was told by local people, Martin, be careful. Here is Cujo. Yeah, here is Cujo. Many people died here.
I saw the locals receiving you like almost like a god in some places. A special friend, a god maybe, the fishman, the big riverman,
Yeah.
but never as a tourist. How do you get along with these people? I've been talking to explorers like you here. We had, I know if you heard about David Neacșu,
Yeah.
famous Romanian explorer.
Yeah, yeah.
You know David?
Yeah, a name.
Okay.
I don't know him so much.
You are a bit similar, let's say.
Yeah.
Same, a little same. So he's been with some locals, some natives, and he was almost
On the Amazon too?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, a lot, yeah. I met lots of indigenous tribes.
How do you get along with people that haven't seen too many white men before?
I was curious how indigenous tribes survive. If you step on the snake, if you're bitten by spiders, scorpions, snakes, or whatever, where are you gonna go? They don't go to the hospital, but they have. One of them, I was using Especifico special. This is very special anti-venom about snakes, whatever. Anti-venom. I got three bottles. Yeah, that's what they have. How to survive?
Especifico.
Especifico, yeah. Especifico is the name, yeah. If you go in Brazil, Peru, ask for Especifico if it's possible to get it. This is very special cure.
Made by indigenous people. Because I heard you talk a lot about how you can find in nature cure for almost any disease.
Yeah, my son was bitten by stingray. You know stingray? No?
Yeah.
Not me. Son. My son was dying middle of the jungle. I talked to all the people around me. Don't swim. Don't go in the water. this water is too dangerous. It's gonna happen. More people, more problems. It's enough myself. Yeah, it's enough troubles. And my son was swimming. He was borut, yeah, by stingray. He called me. I'm paralyzed. He was paralyzed in a couple of seconds. Not what to do. I was thinking to call helicopters, speedboats, because Brazilian military was with me 24/7, Peruvian too. I had all the cell phones, everything. Easy to call, but who's gonna come? When? It's gonna be too long. My son's gonna die. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know. Nobody. Only he was in trouble. Then I said, Borut, drink specific. He said, no, I'm not gonna drink. That was the best moment on my Amazon swim. That was best security, best decision. Drink this, because then later we found one hospital, middle of the jungle. What hospital? Under the trees. There's something special. 2 women came down. Hey, my son was bitten. What? Well, nobody knows. They were looking, they found here, the hill. Inside, boom. That was, they pushed it out. I said, do you have something against? We see. She found 2 injections, injection, how to say, okay, Martin, you have 24 hours time to go to the hospital now with your son. Yeah, and he's still alive. See, Especifico was helping him to stay alive. Remember the guy from
Australia,
Steve Irwin?
Steve Irwin died by stingray.
Sting under the water. He was bitten here, too close to heart. And blood stop your heart. That's the problem. It was like a heart attack for Steve Irwin under the water. Yeah, I was talking with the guy who was filming under the water that time. Yeah. That was pretty the same moment. Can you imagine my son to be beaten here? Would be gone.
So, again, you have 50 more years ahead, at least, of active life.
50 years, yeah, I believe even more.
You got your plan laid out. You know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
You got your good health. You got your own lifestyle.
I'm okay. I like to be 30, 40 years old. This is the same.
You feel like you're 30 or 40.
Yeah, the same, yeah.
But you're double that.
Yeah, I have 70.
In your passport.
My passport is telling me 71, yeah.
What would you say to young people looking at you and thinking, I don't know what to do with my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to turn to. I would like to have some meaning.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we all lost the will and the drive to try and change the world, to do something different. We all just want to get by. How do we change that?
Yeah, that's the question. No, when it was big question for my kids. When my kids went to school, they came home, I'm gonna be policeman. Next day they came from the school, I'm gonna be fireman. Okay. Third day they came from the school, I would like to be fisherman. Okay, be fisherman. Fourth day, I would like to be hunter. Okay. Every day was differently. Every day they looking what is good, what is not. Okay, no problem.
Because why? Because they see a lot. They have access to all kind of information, isn't it?
Lots of information. For kids, everything is perfect. They love to do this, but lots of everything. Everyone has his own talent, you know. Somebody is good painter, somebody is musician, somebody is good athlete, swimmer, whatever. How you can know you when you start swimming in one club? You don't know you're gonna be a good swimmer one day. You don't know. Maybe it would be better playing tennis or golf or soccer or basketball. You have to be, somebody must be next to you.
Okay.
Watching you is good, or coach or advisor. maybe some assistants, parents. Depends. I understand immediately. For if you have good ears, I can say that you can play beside everything something, piano, maybe guitar, violin, clarinet, whatever, flute.
Okay.
Because young kids has more time.
So what basically you're saying is that young people need to listen to their instincts to look for their talent,
Instincts, yeah.
but also the people around them, their family,
Yeah.
the school, the people they engage with,
Mhm.
should try and look and listen and understand what their talent is.
Sure, yeah. It's good because if you have family, you have to be with family. If you have kids, you have to be with kids. Not like today life. Lots of families, lots of fathers, mothers, they don't see kids. Kids go to school, father goes working, mother working, they come back at night. Kids are tired. In 1 hour, they go to sleep. You don't talk so much. You don't know what's going on daytime. And you have to be with kids a little more, especially in this time, primary school.
Okay.
This is very important time for
So
kids.
spend more time with your kids.
More time. You have to go in school sometimes. What's going on? Talking to.
But it's hard to balance work and family.
Yeah. Today time is a little differently. Yeah, my time was better because my mother was at home. She didn't work. Later, my father was hunter. We had farm 111 hectares, 16 employees. We spent together lots of time.
Okay.
Time was a little different. My grandfather was playing violin, grandmother piano, very good singer, sister piano, singer, good. Her husband.
So what you're telling me is that you had your mother around most of the time. She took good care of the family.
Mother, yeah.
The father was working and bringing in what you needed, but you also had a farm.
Yeah.
And the extended family, you saw people with talents and things. So you got exposed to a lot of things, but also had nurture. You had someone to look after you and guide you.
Yeah. It's good if it's somebody next to you to see you. Because if you are sportsman, like a coach, you understand immediately if somebody is good runner, good for example, for basketball, for soccer, or something like that. Give him chance to find some club, somebody coach who understands a little, because kids must be together, kids must play together, and you have to be with kids, not just I'm gonna go with you. Okay, now play. 2 hours later, I'm gonna come to pick you up. No, stay with kids. Watch your son or daughter or whatever. You're gonna stay. No, you don't need to be every day, but many times to follow a little what's going on. This year.
Okay.
Because lots of parents don't do this today.
I could see that in my child's eyes when I took her swimming.
Mhm.
She was looking after me and see what if I was looking.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I understood that it's important for my child to see I'm there and I care for what she's doing.
Yeah, kids are happy usually. Father was with me, then he's gonna tell everyone, yeah, my father was here. You know, your father, no, he's not coming. And for kids, it's very important. This for kids, yeah, it's very important.
So have your family close,
Yeah,
for guidance, but also extended family and special people, let's say, that can recognize some talent.
yeah, sure, yeah, you can find talent. Somebody is good for painting. Somebody
that's for a talent. You're telling me that we need to search for talents in young people so they can have a meaning in life, because most young people look like they're just wandering through life with no meaning.
Look, you have middle of the city, lots of kids. afternoon, they don't know where to go,
Yes.
what to do. They're wasting time, losing time, because there's no people around him helping him to say, okay, come with me, we're gonna play. Maybe even pool table, pool, billiard. I play pool too, snooker. It's good game too. And young people love to do this. If you know how to play this, somebody must tell you how to play English, this. And playing volleyball, for example, skiing, track and field. Not track and field, biking is a little later.
It's interesting because you're engaging with the younger people by playing.
Yeah, play. We play
Very smart.
We play
It's very
together.
smart.
I play between them. We play soccer together. We swim together. We play pool together. Yeah,
And keep them engaged.
yes, that's the way.
Because
Yeah.
the biggest problem is that finding the time, the energy, and again, the drive to try and do this, to engage with young people and do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Most people would like just to leave them at school, pick
Yeah.
them up, take them home, put them in front of a screen.
Yeah.
Don't hear about it.
Done. Goodbye. No, that's not the best way. You have to. My kids spent with me a lot. Everywhere. All those swims we spent together, wife too. And we were like a family. My son is a good businessman today. They speak, kids speak languages, English perfect, much better than I speak. French, German, Serbo-Croatians. They speak, and you have to be with kids. When I came home, English, German, Italian, Spanish, French, even Chinese too. We were talking. How is they? For example, French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spanish, German. 1, 2, 3, 4. English. Hello, how are you? English, German. Non-stop. I was sitting at home, eating something, doing something. Borut, Nina. You know, they
Engage them.
they have immediately here German language or French. Comment allez-vous? Bonjour, monsieur. Something like that. Every day, something new. It's easy immediately. They understand language. And then one day, you come home. Borut is learning English now. He has twice a week English, French lessons. Good, because sound was good for him. Like, I told you before, when they came, when was first day in the school, first day, policeman, second day, fireman, fisherman, hunter, in 1 week, everything. See, but let them go. No problem.
If you dig a little deeper into what you're doing, I noticed that there's a tension between you and your son.
Mm-hmm.
He's always the manager, the managing operations,
Mm-hmm.
and you're the rock star of the operation.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this balance, but also tension between you guys. So that's interesting.
Yeah, because my son, I have special relationship with him. It's my son. We are friends. We are business partners. Our relationship is a little special because we spent together all the swims, the Danube till Amazon, 24/7 together, fighting. He was tired, blue eyes, red eyes, all kinds of colors. He didn't sleep.
But he didn't give up on you.
No.
And you didn't give up on him.
He was working the computers, maps, 20 hours per day, even more, even he didn't sleep. Tired like me. And then was done. Now we can say something more.
So again, this conversation with you, I think it's much more important just beyond the water, what you're doing, your records.
Mm-hmm.
There is some old school skills that you preserve.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to preserve that and pay it forward, because I was listening to someone saying the other day that in his company, he's keeping on his payroll a very old guy. And he said, I'm not putting him to work. I'm just keeping him around so he can talk to the new ones, to the younger ones, because he forgot more than I'll ever know. He knows so much about how things are done that I will never have the chance to learn unless I keep him around and I learn together with him. So I believe it's important for my generation and the next generation to not lose this connection.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because today time is completely different than my time when I was young. Because when I was young, we didn't have TV, no newspapers, no magazines,
No social media.
no social media. What we have, forest, animals, snakes, fish. That was our life. At home, horses, cows, chicken, dog, fox, everything, ducks, all kinds of dogs. And mentally, in our heads was totally different. Everything, what is today life, completely. Young kids even don't know what was going on 54, 60 years ago. They don't know. But I can tell you, honestly, my life was much better than today life for young kids. Much better. Much better. Was winter time, downhill, skiing, hockey, summertime, swimming, fishing, hunting. Today you can say something like that only in the movies. Who is doing this? Nobody. Only in the movies you can see. Old movies maybe. John Wayne, Winnet or something like that.
Well, I'm happy for your childhood, but my father is almost your age.
Uh-huh.
And I've been talking to him, and his childhood had some good parts, but also a lot of poverty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There were long droughts also.
Mm-hmm.
Food was scarce. A lot of, let's say, the life was complicated. A lot of violence, hard work.
Violence a lot. In my family too.
Okay.
Man,
But you still think it was a better life?
Yeah, when I came home, doing that things that time, this was his normal daily schedule. Even in
Give me a few examples of things that were normal back then and today are illegal. Make me a list.
I was that time like a Rambo because was lots of weapon everywhere. Because this was war, was local people against our people. Local people working with Germany, Italy. And there was lots of rifles, bombs, all kind of knives, bullets, thousands and thousands.
What year was that? The 60s?
That was 45, Second War.
Second War.
After Second War.
After the Second War, many people kept the guns.
Yeah. We found lots of places with all kinds of guns. I was walking the streets with two knives, two all kinds of weapons.
Why? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
For show.
For that was interesting. Before we were shot in middle of the forest, people start calling war. Beginning again. Third war. Police even didn't come because the police, they knew that I can kill anybody. Let them go. They are too dangerous now. There's all kind Beretta, Mauser here, rifle, knives, lots of bullets here. That was our life that time. I was like a Rambo on Sylvester Stallone walking. Today you can say something like that only in the movies. That was our life. And police didn't touch us. I was 10, 11 years old that time. Can you imagine? 10, 11 years old. And then in the school, I had pistols under the table. I was cleaning always, every day almost. In the school winter time to get ready for summertime. Spring, yeah. Arrows for shooting. That was
So just in school,
yeah.
polishing your pistol.
Your pistol and bullets and everything.
Why not?
That was our life that time. That's all.
And you still think it was better?
Much better. Yeah, much better. Our life was better. Yeah.
More violence, more alcohol, more Rambo.
Yeah, not alcohol for us. We didn't drink alcohol.
You didn't?
No. Father, mother, no, never. Father, yes. Father was farmer, hunter, big. Later he went to the prison to get job. Good job. And mother later too. And brother too was in the prison too.
I got a chance to go a little bit around Bled in Slovenia. And I can picture you on the trails like a Rambo over there.
Yeah.
Perfect. By the way, commercial break for Bled. You need to see Bled. Just like you hear it, it's BLED. Go visit Bled.
Yeah,
it's perfect in May, June.
May, June, yeah, because there's not so many people. Yeah. Not yet. Now it's so busy. So
it's
crowded.
very busy. But you're doing things in Bled. You're doing swimming in Lake Bled.
Yeah, swimming.
In that beautiful lake.
Bohin, Lake Bled, Socha River, Rabel Lake in Italy, waterfall Kozjak. We swim areas, river Kolpa between Croatia and Slovenia. We swim. Yeah, this is one of the cleanest rivers in Europe. And Socha River is maybe number one river maybe in Europe.
Are Europe's water becoming cleaner since the EU?
It is getting better, yeah. In Austria is very clean now. Before when I remember 25 years ago, was the Danube in Germany very clean. In Austria, the Danube River is cleaner than tap water in Austria. The Danube is cleaner than tap water. It's much cleaner. 40 years ago, the Danube was like a coffee, dirty water, very, very dirty water. Even all those Mura, Drava, those rivers, now it's completely differently.
So
tap water is drink in Slovenia, Austria, Switzerland, Northern Italy, South Germany. This is tap water drink. In every restaurant you go, you can drink water.
Of course.
Yeah.
I believe tap water is a human right.
This is human rights for everyone. You're right, yeah.
We fought a lot around here for the right to go anywhere and ask for tap water for free.
For free, yeah.
Because they made it into a business, paying for water more than you paid for a juice anywhere. And I think it's inhuman. You need to give water to anyone who's thirsty.
Yeah, when I grow up, was drinking water everywhere. Every pond, creek, because we had lots of crabs, frogs and fish, snakes, everything was inside. Water was clean. Drinking water everywhere. We were drinking like that. And but then later not anymore. They destroyed working on the roads, new roads, concrete, asphalt, lots of oil inside. They destroyed everything. Today time is getting better. Today time.
Have you heard about the French? They made a lot of effort with the Seine River to host the Olympics there.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
It was very dirty.
Seine River is not so clean. The Danube is much, much cleaner than Seine. Because this river is in Paris. Paris is big city. But you have Danube that goes for example, Vienna, Bratislava, Budapest. But it's clean. It's clean.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, good thing, yeah.
Because in Europe, we respect water.
Yeah, Mura River from Austria, Slovenia.
Now we start to respect water also in Romania since we collect plastics for the past year or so. We used to have a lot of debris, the trash in the water. But now they collect it because they pay for it. And now waters are becoming cleaner and cleaner.
Yeah, water, you're right, because technology today is completely different than, for example, 30, 40 years ago.
But overall, I'm trying to get to the end of our conversation.
Yeah.
I know you don't have so much time left. for this interview. How do you see the water problem? Because we believe water is everywhere. This is a blue planet.
Yeah.
We are made out of water. 3/4 of the planet is covered in water.
Mhm.
Is water okay? Is water healthy on this planet? Because if we rely on water, if we are water,
Yeah.
it's also about our lives.
Yeah. Today is biggest problem microplastics, and even nanoplastics, even smaller. There are lots of pesticides, chemicals, but the biggest problem is microplastics today. If microplastic we have everywhere. You can buy fish, for example, from Norway, for example, salmon. It's microplastic inside already. What is clear today? It's hard to find very special places really where is no microplastics.
So you think microplastic is the biggest problem?
It's very big problem for today planet. Yeah, we have to stop because sewage problem is too is now for scientists is big problem how to stop microplastic because microplastic causes lots of diseases. Today people are more sick than years ago.
Yes.
When I grow up, nobody was sick. When we even didn't know what to be sick. Today we have sick people all over. More and more we have cancer. More and more we have skin cancer today. What's the problem?
I had doctors here telling me that because of microplastics, people are not making enough babies because they are no longer fertile.
Yeah.
Men are losing sperm count.
Yeah.
Half the fertility for men has dropped to half because of microplastics.
Yeah.
And one doctor told me, I'm going to bring him on the show soon enough, that they found microplastics in the egg of a woman.
Yeah.
Microplastic. That cannot be a viable human being if he's got microplastic inside.
Yeah. Go in the grocery. Buy water, drinking water. Microplastic is inside.
This is triple filtered. We filter here.
Yeah, triple filter. Yeah, okay, we can drink this, yeah.
Tell me, is it good? Is it good enough for you?
Yeah, it looks like it's good water, yeah.
It's from the public water.
Yeah.
In Bucharest, it's good water, and we filter it again.
Filter, yeah. Filter is okay too, yeah. But it's hard to stop. Today, it's hard to buy the right filter to stop microplastic. Today, this is the biggest problem. But it's getting better and better. In France, every wash machine, I think 2028, is going to have special filter to stop microplastic, yeah. That's in every wash machine, yeah.
Because the water they push out into the sewers has microplastic.
Yeah, everything is in sewage, and then in the ocean, fish eat this, we eat fish, and then it's...
So it's actually from the washing machine mostly?
A lot. From the washing machine, a lot, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, ecology is going to be in the future very important because population is getting high. It's going to be soon 9 billion of people on the planet. Wherever you go, parking, it's too many cars.
But do you have trust in humankind that we can fix the mess we've made with ecology?
Yeah, we can do this too, but it's going to be expensive. Ecology in the future is going to be much more expensive. China is going to be investing $345 billion for ecology. China is doing great, but not India. India today is, in India, pollution is terrible. Look at the Ganga River.
I was getting ready to ask you, would you swim in the Ganges?
Yeah, I'm going to swim
Really?
next to Calcutta, just estuary for 1 day trip. For that project, swimming around the world. Part of everything is Orinoco River, Amazon, Piranha Show, Nile, close to Alexandria, estuary again. Then it's going to be Ganga in Yangtze. Pollution is very, very high in Yangtze. Ganga in Nile is It's amoeba inside. In Ganga, in Nile, you have amoeba. And amoeba, this is terrible. If amoeba comes in the stomach, you're losing. So the best diet, if you would like to lose weight, just go in Egypt, drink water, little Nile, you're gonna lose 0.5 kilo per day. But it's amoeba inside in the stomach. You are dying already when you go to
I don't want that.
Yeah, better not to do this. Better not to do this, yeah.
But most people ask, okay, if the Indians don't care so much about ecology, well, it's understandable because they are just coming out of poverty. It's the biggest population, biggest country by population on Earth.
Now, yeah, the biggest population.
They
yeah.
surpassed China for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
China has risen their people from poverty, and now they are installing the most solar panels on the planet. They are well ahead of the United States and everyone else.
Solar panels, okay.
But that's a thing to turn off coal plants.
Yeah, okay. The problem is...
also, the Indians have this issue because they don't have electricity for everyone. Most people burn, dung. You know, the cow dung. They take the cow shit, they dry it, they make it into lumps like this, and they make fire to cook food from dung.
The problem is garbage. Where garbage must go at the right place.
Okay.
Like here, you know, like Slovenia, Austria, hope it's in Romania too. This is container for plastics. This is for container for glass. This is container for paper. You have to know where to put this, not just garbage. Like in India, I met Indian Premier in Ljubljana. He said to me, Martin, we would like to see you in India to be promoter for ecology. We have to start cleaning like China. China is doing great now. It's not possible to change in 2-3 years. You need period 20-25 years. In 25 years, you can do very good improvement in 25 years. In 1-2 years, you're not going to do so much. Yeah, and...
so you're just being realistic.
Yeah, promoter for India, what to do, what is possible.
You have trust in humankind. You trust we can fix this. And you think we will see this in your lifetime?
Yeah, in my lifetime, for sure. For sure.
I love your optimism.
Yeah, thank you. Because in Africa, quality of the water is not so good. Drinking water.
But
South America...
Africa is the same like India. They're coming out of poverty.
Yes.
They're going to consume more. Yeah. Consuming more is going to bring in more plastics, more chemicals, more pollutants.
Even North America, Canada, yes. Canada is pretty clean country. Drinking pure water is almost everywhere. In United States of America, no. I live in Arizona. We have pretty good quality of the water, but not the best. It's microplastic almost everywhere. That's the biggest problem. If you go north, for example, Oregon, Minnesota, Michigan, Dakota, its quality of the water next to the Canadian border, it's better. But if you go south, in California, quality of the water is not okay. People don't drink. They drink plastic water. They go in the grocery, they buy water.
And then they don't know why they get sick.
Yeah, and they are sick.
So
they don't know about
this is the connection you do. Clean water is healthy life.
Clean water is healthy life, yeah. Dirty water causes lots of diseases. Not just is the question, why is water dirty? The biggest problem is microplastic. Microplastic causes lots of all kinds of diseases. If you go to the hospital, physicians even don't know what's wrong with you.
Exactly.
Every year, every 2 years, we have new diseases. All kinds of cancers we have today. What caused this? What we breathe? I hope not.
It's also what we breathe.
What we drink and what we eat. They cause lots of diseases.
Yes, and it's easy to fix. Filters for good water are getting cheaper and cheaper.
Filters, we have already some filters. How to stop microplastic in the kitchen.
I have a dream, Martin, that one day we can make huge filters and filter the whole ocean for microplastics
It's gonna
and clean our own garbage.
It's gonna happen. Look at that Mediterranean Ocean next to the Israel, Palestine, Egypt, Libya, Tunisia. Quality of the water is not good. This ocean not good. Croatian side, water is pretty good. Italian side, no. Pollution in Italy is very high. Or Spain, 50-50. Lots to do, still a lot, really. We have to stop this microplastic. This is the biggest problem today on the planet, all over the planet.
But it's so small you can see it, and most people don't care about what they don't see, but maybe they will think more about it.
Look at boats, big boats, cruisers, sailing boats. They have lots of garbage. They put straight in the middle of the water. You can do this. Even big boats with 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 people.
It's illegal to put it in the
It's
water.
illegal, sure. We have to arrest them, to put it in the prison. But they're still doing this.
See,
If they do it at night, people don't see at night. At night, daytime, they're not gonna do. At night, boom, middle of the ocean. And fish eat this. We eat fish. Yeah.
because I don't know if you know this, but I'm sure you know. Most of the cruise ships don't make money out of food. They make from the casinos on the cruise ships. That's a big story.
My target, swimming around the globe, that's my project too. It's gonna be casino too on my boat. Yeah, because this is money. We need money too, sure. And I'm not collecting money for myself. I'm collecting money for kids,
Okay.
for hospitals,
Okay.
trying to find special filters for to stop microplastics. I have lots of reasons.
Okay. So
Yeah, I know scientists, and scientists needs special equipment, time, and this is money.
okay.
I'm helping scientists to find as soon as possible the best solution how to stop microplastic.
Well, for first, we need to say no to plastic wherever we find it, buy in bulk wherever we can. I've seen in France stores that sell like we used to in the grocery stores. You bring your own containers,
Mm-hmm.
you bring your own jar, glass jar,
Mm-hmm.
your own bag. We no plastic stores. We need no plastic stores.
Yeah. So today,
There's a crazy culture like in Japan where I don't know if you heard about this. They take an apple, they slice it, and then they put it in a plastic container, or they peel the banana and they put it in a plastic container.
yeah, in the future is gonna be thousands of ideas what to do with garbage. Some people is gonna make, I don't know, even microphone you can make from all kind of garbage. Everything, clothes, shoes, everything's gonna be possible. But
But you need to make it competitive because now it's cheaper to make it from raw material, from virgin materials.
yeah,
But that's a long story. Martin Strel, thank you for taking the time.
yeah. Thanks for your invitation.
And thank you for taking the time to come here and join this special project. And I really hope it's going to go right. It's happening tomorrow.
Michal is gonna swim a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's looking forward to be part of this event, and I can say thanks to Michal to invited me, and that's gonna be good, something good for kids in Romania, and good news for the whole world.
So again, if you want to support what Martin and Mihai Bade are doing, you can SMS these 4 letters, ZILE, ZILE, to 8844 in Romania. It's €2 and you're supporting Casa dintre Brazi, the house among how do you call this? The conifers side.
Yes, yeah.
So thank you again. Thank you for being a force of good and a force of nature. Martin Strel.
Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Hope you enjoyed this conversation. If you think it's valuable, you can share it with your friends. I also want to thank our sponsors. You can find them in the description of this video. Again, I want to thank our members. They support us with their memberships every single month. They keep the light on, and we are thankful for that. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.